AIO for leaving my wife after finding out she voted for Trump because she thinks he's hilarious. Throwaway, I'm 34 male, my wife Sarah is 32 female. We've been married 7 years. I've been doing amateur stand-up for about a decade, open mics, small local gigs. It's not my job, but it's a part of who I am. Sarah's always been supportive in a practical way. She'll come to shows, help me rehearse, give me feedback, cover for me when I have late sets. But here's the thing, she's never once laughed at my jokes. Not a real laugh. If I ask, she just says it's not her type of humor. I've tried not to let it bother me, but honestly, it's always been in the back of my mind. Last week, we were having drinks and politics came up. She knows my politics and why never being outspoken, she always agreed with me. So it caught me off guard when I jokingly asked who she voted for and she said Trump. I thought she was kidding. She wasn't. I asked why and she just said, because he's hilarious. The way he talks, the faces, the chaos, it just cracked me up. No mentions of policies or anything like that. Just that she thinks he's funny. I don't even know how to explain how weird that felt to hear. She's watched me try my hardest for years and never found me funny. But the guy whose whole shtick is being cruel and mocking people is what makes her laugh. I know it's just humor to her, but it's the kind of humor that I've always thought can be dangerous when people cheer it on. I made some stupid comment comparing it to dark moments in history, and she told me I was being ridiculous. Since then, I've been sleeping in the guest room and I'm making plans to stay with my parents for a while as I figure things out and find a divorce lawyer to get me out of this for good. I keep thinking about it and feeling sick. My friend says I'm overreacting, that not everyone laughs at the same stuff, but to me, it feels bigger than that. I just ended a friendship with someone who is a MAGA supporter and kept pretending to not be one. Our entire friendship until her true colors came out. I'm a queer, a feminist, autistic, secular, and a liberal. She's a cisgendered white woman who grew up in a predominantly white, healthy neighborhood, and she's very religious. Her whole family and her husband's are the same way. I grew up poor, almost homeless, dysfunctional family, and had a very rough and traumatic childhood. So already we both were very different right off the bat. Her remarks about black people and queer people always rubbed me the wrong way. But I tried giving her ignorance a benefit of the doubt. After a few years of putting up with her remarks of I love living here because there's no black people, or trans and non-binary people are attention seekers and just want to fit in, or rape victims have no excuse to get an abortion. They should go to Walgreens and get a Plan B. I had enough. It wore on me and my mental health, and it also made no sense why she wanted to be my friend if she was against everything I worked so hard for. I'm a SW and have my MSW, currently working on my PhD. and my specialty is autism and gender studies. My whole academic career has been advocating for queer autistic folks, and to hear she's against helping them just made no sense to me and why she wanted to be my friend. So I ended it. She cried for like one day and then got over it real quick and started treating me like she never even knew me. She wasn't cordial but civil with me at all afterwards, and that's when I knew she never actually wanted to be my friend or cared for me as a person. She just wanted me around because she was lonely and had no friends. Anyways, I'm so much happier now without her. And I love all of my other friends who were always there for me from the beginning, and now I only make close friendships with people who share very similar beliefs as me in order to avoid a toxic relationship like the one I had before. Now, down below the comment, one said, I truly feel the relief and joy you're experiencing after ending such a toxic friendship. Your decision to prioritize your mental health and recognize your own worth is a powerful and admirable step. It's clear that the differences in values and perspectives between you and your former friend weren't just harmful but also directly clashed with what you have been fighting for, especially your meaningful work advocating for the queer and autistic community. Her racist and bigoted remarks weren't just ignorance. They were a sign of deep disrespect for who you are and what you stand for. The way she quickly shifted her attitude and acted like she never knew you after you ended the friendship only confirms that this relationship wasn't built on sincerity. Perhaps, as you pointed out, she was only seeking your company to fill her own loneliness. Your choice to only form close friendships with people who share similar values is a wise and healthy decision. It not only protects your energy but also creates a safe space for you to grow and be loved authentically. You deserve friends who truly value you and support you on your journey. Congratulations on finding peace and more meaningful connections.